Hey, girls. É ok para vocês filmar a nossa aula? Okay, thanks a lot. So please tell me, what were you talking about with teacher Clebinho? What were you talking about?
He about speaking about animals, dangerous animals.
Dangerous animals? Really? My gosh. What kind of animals? Try to
Snakes.
remember. Do not look at your book. Try to remember.
Snakes, shark, bee, wasp.
Okay, what more? Sharks, snake,
And
spider.
don't speak about Aedes aegypti. But in Brazil, Aedes aegypti is dangerous.
Yes, I agree with you. Lots of disease. Very good. What more? So we're talking about animals, right? What's the most dangerous animal for you, Sandra?
In Brazil, the systemic problem of health, Aedes aegypti is very dangerous. Because
Okay.
don't these animals, how to say selvagem?
Wild.
Wild in the forest or the beach, and then shark, but the different kind of the problems is let's go.
It depends. Comes from the bug. Yes.
Come for the Aedes aegypti.
Okay, I see your point.
For me, it's dangerous because Zika virus, chikungunya, dengue is very dangerous.
Lots of disease. I agree with you. What about you, Marisa? What do you think? What's the most dangerous animal, in your opinion?
How do you say aranha?
Spider.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Yes, it's the spider. Scorpion.
I know spider.
How do you say rasteja?
Oh, it's a good question. I don't remember, but I researched, right? Oh, this kind of animals, I see. Don't you like these animals? Me neither, I don't like them. Animals that crawl.
Crawl?
Yes. Animals that crawl.
Oh.
All of them. Oh. I see, girls. Now, hi.
Meu filho, o colchão é no chão, né? Porque ele só dorme aqui no nosso quarto. Eu fico sacudindo toda noite para saber se...
Yes.
Afraid of animals, but it's important.
Because it's dangerous.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
It's dangerous. Very good.
Spiders.
So now, it's dangerous. So now, girls, let's back to the book, right?
Yes.
Please open it to page 71. Page 71. So you have already done these parts, right? In the city, in the country. Is missing the in water, right? Am I right?
Right.
Yes, let's start at number 5.
I don't know, eu tive que sair, resolver umas coisas, aí eu não sei onde ele parou, mas...
Yes, and water.
In water. Okay, so Sandra, number 5, please read for us.
What would you do if you were in the ocean and a shark stung you?
Do you think? What do you think, Marisa? If a shark? Okay, can be. So, do you know stung? Do you
I
know?
don't know.
No? Okay, so let's in the dictionary. Stung. Okay, so stung is the past of sting. Oh my gosh.
Stung. And don't is shark.
Sting.
Is jellyfish.
Stung. Sting.
Sting. So,
Right. Stung, no?
yes, but stung is the past.
Ah, okay.
Okay? So, Marisa, please, the example.
If an insect or a plant stings you, it hurts you by push a small, sharp part into your skin.
Very good. So, it hurts. Let's repeat, Marisa. It hurts.
It hurts.
Great, it hurts. So, I've been stung by a bee. Do you know bee? When it stings you and the thing there that you have to take off, sting. Is it okay for you, girls?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it okay for you, Sandra?
Yes, it's correct. Vinegar. Vinegar. C is
Okay,
more,
so
C is more correct for the jellyfish.
jellyfish. Okay, a jellyfish. Much better. What would you do if you were in the ocean and a jellyfish stung you? Do you know jellyfish, girls?
Yes, it's terrible, teacher, jellyfish.
Yes. Marisa, let me show you. My connection today is not working very well, but let me show you. Jellyfish. Jellyfish.
Oh.
Okay? So, the options, Marisa, letter A.
I would rub the sting with a towel to clean it.
Okay. Next one. Sandra.
I would wash the sting with fresh water. But
sorry?
For me, the correct option in this case is wash the sting with vinegar or ocean water.
Okay, so next one, Marisa. I will wash.
I would wash the sting with vinegar
Yes.
or ocean water.
Or ocean water. Do you know rub? Rub.
Yes.
Rub. Okay. So, what would you do?
I think letter B.
Letter B. Wash the sting with fresh water. And you, Sandra, you think letter C, right?
Yeah. C.
Letter C. Okay. So number 6.
Happiness for me, teacher, and into the.
It already happened with you, really? And what did you do?
It's terrible. This is terrible. How to say queimadura?
Burned.
Bird. Is bird.
Mas aí você fez isso? Como é que eu
And you did?
Isso?
And did you do this?
See,
And did you do that, actually?
my action with the wash the sting
With the sting?
Vinegar.
Really? My gosh.
And
Number 6.
The swims put vinegar.
Okay.
Put the vinegar the bag.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Preparada.
Yes, my gosh.
Or
You're prepared.
in general, the person then they swim, they are vinegar in into the bag. So
In these cases, for
rat,
these cases.
and jellyfish.
Bom saber.
Yes.
It's good to know. I agree with you.
Yes.
So, what would you do if you were in the ocean near the shore and you saw a
Shark.
really? Do you think it's shark?
Shark.
Is it a shark for you?
Yes. I saw the dolphins.
Dolphins?
In Cabo Branco, in Termares, sometimes you can see dolphins.
Dolphins, I see. But here we are talking about sharks, right?
Shark
You
is
saw a shark.
the
So,
shark.
letter A, Sandra, please read for us. I
would swim in the shore as quick and quiet as possible. Yes.
Okay, next one. Sandra, please.
Quickly.
Next one, Sandra, letter B.
I would float and pretend to be dead.
Okay, it's not a good option, I think.
No.
And the last one, I would
shout for help. Shout.
Please help me. What would you do, girls? I would swim to the shore as quickly and quiet as possible. I would float and pretend to be dead. I would shout for help. Marisa, what would you do? Imagine that you're in this situation. You were in the ocean near the shore.
It's real.
And you saw a shark.
Swim to the shore as quickly and quietly as possible.
And quiet as possible. And you, Sandra, what would you do?
Is the swim to the chair as quickly and quiet as possible.
Yes, of course. Shout. It's a terrible idea.
Shout.
Oh my gosh.
Os nadei em Fernando de Noronha com...
My gosh, it's so
Ele era
friendly.
filhotinho, né? Era pequenininho. Assim,
A baby one?
Baby shark.
Baby shark, yes.
I don't have colors, Marisa. Into the beach in Fernando de Noronha. I don't colors.
Yes.
Swim on the beach.
I don't listen.
The sharks. Sandra said she wouldn't go. She wouldn't swim with sharks, as you did.
No, for me, in Fernando de Noronha, that's possible for me.
It's not possible for you?
Swimming in the beach, Fernando de Noronha. I have afraid.
Okay.
You're afraid. She's afraid. She's afraid. So now, girls, Marisa, letter B.
Look at the highlighted verbs and verb phrases. With a partner, try to guess their meaning from the context.
Oh, come on. Teacher Larissa said some words already, but let's go. The meaning of shout. Do you remember the meaning of shout? Who can remember? Come on, girls, please help me. Yes, shout. Keep. Keep
Deveria
and
estar em
steal.
todos os lugares. Clebinho vai me matar.
Keep and steal. What do you think? Keep and steal.
Still one well. Two well.
Looking at the context, I will keep completely still and look in its eyes. What do you think? Do you know it's like this? Do you remember the word here? Can you help me, girls? What's the word here?
Dog.
Dog?
Dog.
Okay, if a large, aggressive dog run towards you. So I will keep completely still, like I stay
Stop.
to,
Stop.
such I stay to, like this. Imagine that a dog is coming and I keep completely still.
Stop it.
Yes, keep completely still. It's like this, right? Keep completely still and look in its eyes. Okay, next one. Next verb is wave. Wave. Please, girls, tell me the animals. What are the animals? Can you help me?
Cow. How do you say?
A cow. Okay, a cow. Or, are you sure here? A cow?
Wasp and or bee.
Okay. Insects. We are talking about insects. So, here the verb is wave.
Wave.
I will wave my hand. Sorry? Yes, number 2. Marisa, we're looking at the highlighted verbs, trying to guess the meanings. Okay, so wave. What does wave mean? I would wave my hand to make it go out. It's like this. Wave my hand. For example, a bee, to make it go out. Right?
Right.
Very good. In the country. So, here, the animal, girls, please help me. Number 3. What's the animal? It's a
snake.
It's a snake. Okay. Here, suck. I will suck the bite to get the poison out. What suck?
No, suck no tie. No,
Imagine that a snake bite me here, right? And I suck the bite. Right. To get the poison out.
Yes. That is correct.
It's like this. Suck. Okay, suck. Okay, and here I will tie something. What do you think? I will tie something. People say it's not correct. Imagine that I was bite here. Okay? And I tie my arm. Do you know, Sandra? It's like this. Tie with a scarf, with something. And here, rub. I already told you. Rub. And float. Do you know float?
Yes.
Float and pretend to be dead. It's like this.
Float.
See. Can you see? Float. She's floating.
Yes.
Okay, float. Well done. Very good. So now let's talk about grammar. This part is really important, right? So here we go. Let's talk about the second conditional. But first, I have a question for you. Marisa, please read for me. Here are these, oh, sorry. Are these questions 1 to 6 about, please?
A past situation or an imagined future situation.
Okay, sorry. So, are these situations past situations or imagined future situations? So, what would you do if a large, aggressive dog ran towards you? Is it a past situation? My gosh.
Yes.
What do you think? Is it a past situation? Did it happen? It does not happen. It does not happen. So, for example, in the water, what would you do if you were in the ocean near the shore and you saw a shark? Is it a past situation? What do you think, Sandra and Marisa?
In the past.
Is it a past situation, really?
A past?
No, it's not a past situation.
Future.
Yes, it's something that we're imagining. What would you do if you were
hypothetical
situation? Yes.
In future.
Yes, in the future, right? So, what tense is the verb after if? What's this tense here?
The past tense. And
It's
the
a
participle past.
It's the past. Past. Can you see? So, let's talk more about these verbs. So, there we go.
ESL Library. Second conditional. What is the conditional mood in English? We use the conditional mood for hypothetical situations.
So, Sandra, what you told us, hypothetical situations, okay?
When we don't know if something will happen, we make a guess about the outcome. What is the second conditional? We use the second conditional for an unlikely or impossible outcome.
So, is it common, this situation here? Is it common, this situation about the shark? What would you do if you were in the ocean? So, it's an unlikely situation.
Unlikely. Unlikely.
Yes. Unlikely.
This means the outcome probably wouldn't happen because the condition can't or probably won't happen. An example of an unlikely situation is, if I won the lottery, I would buy a tropical island.
So Marisa, please read for us. If I
won the lottery, I would buy a tropical island.
Island. Let's repeat. Island.
Island.
Great. It's an unlikely situation.
Winning the lottery is a very unlikely condition, so the outcome of buying a tropical island would probably never happen.
Okay, so this action here probably never happened. Okay.
An example of an impossible situation is, if I had wings, I would fly up to the stars.
Sandra, this one is impossible. It's not unlikely. It's impossible at all. So Sandra, if I had
wings, I would fly up to the stars.
Great.
Since people don't have wings, this condition is impossible, so the outcome of flying to the stars wouldn't happen. The most common second conditional pattern is if plus past, would plus verb.
Okay, so if plus past. Let's see.
Don't be confused by the past verb in the if clause. We use the second conditional for a present or future situation. Note that we use a comma after the if clause. For example, if I were the leader of this country, I would make many changes.
So, Marisa, if
I were the leader of this country, I would make many changes.
Many changes. Great. So here it's the verb. If and the past. If I were the leader of this country, I would make many changes. So here it's not impossible, but it's unlikely.
The if clause doesn't have to start the sentence. Another common pattern for the second conditional is would plus verb, if plus past. Note that we don't use a comma before the if clause. For example, I would make many changes if I were the leader of this country.
Okay, so we also can use this phrase. Sandra, could you read, please?
I would make many changes if I were the leader of this country.
The leader of this country.
The leader of this country.
Okay, so it's the same. I would make many changes if I were the leader of this country. It's the same as if I were the leader of this country, common, I would make many changes, right?
Did you notice that the past form of the be verb is were? Was becomes were in the if clause of a second conditional sentence, no matter what subject pronoun or noun is used.
Okay, so this is important, girls. Was becomes were in the if clause of the second condition. If it, remember that we use was with it. So if it were, if she were, if he were the leader of this country, he would make many changes, right? Always were.
Let's look at some more examples of second conditional sentences in English. If you became the CEO of the company, you would make a lot more money.
Marisa.
If you become to if you became the CEO of the company, you would make a lot more money.
A lot more money. Great. If you became the CEO of the company, you would make a lot more money. So if she became the CEO of the company, she would make a lot more money.
If our teacher just gave us the answers, we wouldn't learn anything.
Sandra?
If your teacher just gave us the answers, we wouldn't learn anything.
Okay, so let's repeat, Sandra. Our.
If our teacher just gave us the answer, we wouldn't learn anything.
Okay, answers.
Answers.
If I lived on the moon, I would have a great view of Earth.
Marisa?
If I lived on the moon, I would have a great view of her.
Okay, but if the first phrase were would, please read for us.
I would.
Yes, Marisa. I would
have a great view of her.
Earth. If
I lived on the moon.
Okay, so now we replace the phrase. I would have a great view of Earth if I lived on the moon.
They would have money to travel if they sold their house.
Okay, and here, Sandra.
They would have money to travel if they sold their house.
If
they sold their house.
Okay, now replace this phrase here. If they sold
their house, they would have money to travel.
Perfect. If they sold their house, they would have money to travel.
We would be very surprised if a celebrity came to our small hometown.
Now, Marisa.
We would be very surprised if a celebrity come to our small hometown.
Okay, celebrity. Do you know hometown?
No.
João Pessoa is my hometown.
Okay,
hometown. So we would be very surprised if a celebrity came to our small hometown.
I'd stop eating junk food if my doctor told me to.
Sandra.
I'd stop eating junk food if my doctor told me to.
Okay, so this contraction here, girls. What's the word? Okay, I would
I would stop eating.
I would stop eating junk food if my doctor told me to. Great.
Thanks for watching.
Well done. So now, let's back to the book. Hey girls, the homework. Grammar Bank, 9A. So, please read page 142, 142, 9A second conditional, and activity letter A, page 143.
Homework também.
Yes, homework. Please, homework. So,
9A.
yes, 9A, Sandra, 9A. Now, please, I have some questions for you, different questions. The first one, what would or wouldn't you do if you saw a mouse in your kitchen? What would you do?
I the deaf.
I will die.
I die.
I will die. What would you do?
I'm shout.
I will shout. Me too, I will shout.
Mouth, teacher.
And
I
then,
don't afraid. How to say
oh,
that? I don't remember barata.
cockroach. Cockroach.
I
Yes,
don't.
let me check. No, it's cockroach. I'm almost sure. Yes, cockroach.
Cockroach. I don't
But-
afraid cockroach, but
But we're talking about mouse. What would you do?
I hate.
You hate me too. Me too. So, next question. Sandra, please ask Marisa, what would you do?
What you what I don't.
Here.
What you do if you saw a dog attacking someone, Marisa?
What would you do?
I shout.
I will shout.
Yes.
Would not you try to help?
Yes.
No. No, I see. Okay.
Sei atirar uma pedra.
I would throw a rock. Very good. Throw something. Okay. Marisa, please ask Sandra.
What would you if a bird or
What would you do?
what would you do if a bee or a bat
Flew.
A bird, okay, no
A
problem.
bird, it's okay. I agree with you.
Okay, no problem.
into your bedroom?
Into your bedroom.
I'm talking my life.
I would.
I hold my life.
Okay, so do you know bird, Marisa?
Yes.
Do you know bat?
Batman.
Batman.
Ah,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Sorry. Very good. Okay. Sandra, please ask Marisa.
Marisa, what would you do if you saw a large spider in the bathtub?
Bathtub.
Bathtub.
In your bathroom. Imagine that you will take a shower, and when you go into the bathroom, there's a big spider.
If I, como é que
I would
run and jumping.
You will jump and oh my gosh. I see, girl. I see. So, next one.
What?
Marisa, please ask Sandra. Yes.
What you do if it was a very hot day and you were?
I would stay on
a beach.
On a beach.
Marisa, please try.
On a beach that was famous for shark attacks.
Attacks. Yes, Recife. Imagine that you're in Recife. What would you do?
I would stay on the
sand. Sand. Okay. I will not swim in the sea. Okay. Me neither. Hi. I have to go. Yes, Marisa, you have to go.
Eu aprendo.
Okay, don't worry. Bye-bye. See you.
Next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you. Have a nice weekend. So, Sandra, to finish our class, wait a minute. To finish our class, let's talk a little more about this verb, the second conditional. And I bring you a song. So there's the song. I put here the beginner, right? Você já jogou esse game, Sandra?
One moment, teacher.
Okay, don't worry.
I need talking about my son. One talk.
Okay, don't worry.
Oi, tô.
You're mute, sorry. Is it okay?
É possível eu ver a música depois, agora, assim, no link, tentar ver.
Okay, don't worry. Do you have to go? Yes, okay, don't worry. So I'll send there in the group, okay? Don't worry at all. Okay? So, bye-bye, Sandra. See you next class. Have a nice weekend. Don't worry. Bye-bye.